I think the pictures just suggest it's a very similar intensity. I mean, the geographical scale appears to be a bit less, but the sheer intensity is very clear. I think what struck me when I went before is it's not just a wall of water, but it's a wall of water full of debris, concrete, trees, glass, cars, vehicles, everything being churned around like a giant cement mixer, so that it's almost like a huge bulldozer that just clears away the land. And afterwards, you're just left with this complete chaos.
Right now, the official death toll is just under 1,000 people. In 2004, eventually it ended up being 230,000. And just in Indonesia, about 168,000 dead, and some people that missing were never found. I mean, how long after the initial tsunami in 2004 did we start to get a clear idea of what the death toll would be? Because obviously 844 is totally unrealistic.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but it was a good couple of weeks because so many bodies just go missing, get swept out to sea, are buried. I mean, we're also dealing, of course, with the aftermath of a very significant earthquake. And as we talk, search and rescue missions are going on. So many people are buried. There are a lot of remote fishing villages all along that coastline. Accurate census data may, not be totally available. I mean, at the moment, the census suggests there's 2.4 million people in the affected area. So it could take some weeks before we really find out what the true extent was.
And obviously people are in desperate need of aid right now. What are the challenges in getting aid to a lot of these places?
Oh, well, at the moment, as your correspondent was showing, sheer access. So the airport is functioning and the Indonesian authorities are making sure humanitarian flights have priority access. But roads have been cut off by landslides, a major bridge has broken down. So physical access is a real challenge. The other one is information. I mean, electricity is down, telecommunications are down. Many people, their first priority is simply family tracing. I mean, there are reports of children turning up to medical centres unaccompanied, looking for family members. People are just trying to work out who's survived, which of their relatives are around, who's gone. So just basic information is a real challenge at this stage.
So many agonising stories of people being literally torn apart by the water. Just on a final point, what have been your lasting memories of what you saw back in 2004?
I think the initial heartbreak, I remember people coming up to me with photos, just simply showing me photos and saying, have you seen? But at the same time, also the sheer courage and resilience of, in the months and years afterwards, people rebuilding their lives, the sense of optimism and the hope that it can build back better. So good and tragic at the same time.